All right, today we are going to decide on some prices for our drinks and food and for some other materials and supplies that we may need. Okay, so here, this is all part of the organization's job, right? This is all the kind of the preparation before you start making your lemonade. So here are all of these prices for all of these different drinks and food. All right, so these are all one-time fees. You only have to pay for them one time, and then you get to sell as many, of those that you want to whenever you start your lemonade stand, okay? You see there's lots of things on here for making the lemonade. There are also some other options for making lemonade, some mixes, some ice, a lot of different fruits, some crackers, other treats on here that you could sell, and other snacks that you could sell. So you're gonna pick some things and write your items on this next page and your prices that you're gonna have to pay for them. So if I wanna buy sugar, I would write sugar on the items list, and I'm gonna write $12. Make sure I have that dollar sign, okay? And then I'm gonna fill this. I can't have more items than I have right here and listed right here, okay? So some information about this page is that you have to sell lemonade, okay? So whether you want to make your own homemade lemonade with lemon, sugar, and water, or whether you want to make lemonade with a mix and water, either way, you're going to have to make some lemonade, okay? Otherwise, it's up to you what else you wanna sell. You wanna pick your items carefully. Paying for items is a one-time fee, like I said. You don't have a budget, and a budget is something where you have to stay within a certain amount of money. So like, if I'm gonna go out and buy a new computer, I need to make sure I have a budget for how much I'm gonna spend on that computer. And I can say, okay, well, I've saved this amount of money, and I could probably afford to pay a little bit more than that just with the other money that I have coming in to my bank account. So I don't go to the computer store, I don't go to the Apple store and say, oh yes, give me that really expensive computer, but then I can't pay for it, right? So your budget is how much money you have to spend. So you don't have a budget where you have to stay under a certain amount of money for this project, but just don't overdo it, okay? And then if there's anything important left off the list, write it here and write the prices that would go with it. And then you're gonna figure out your total money spent, okay? There is where your math is gonna come in. So I would recommend adding just a few of the prices at a time, maybe 2 or 3 at a time, whatever you're comfortable with, and make sure you remember your regrouping. So remember, I'm gonna do an example on the back right here. But if I'm adding 26 plus 37, okay? So let's say I'm adding these up right here, just a reminder of what regrouping should look like. So I always add the ones first. So 6 plus 7, think about what that is. It's 13. So my 3 is gonna go in the ones place of my answer, and my 10 gets regrouped to the tens place. And then I can add all my tens together. 1 plus 2 equals 3, and 3 plus 3 equals 6. So that's 6 tens. So my answer is 63. So you need to figure out all that math. So you can use the back of your paper, you can use a piece of scratch paper, but you're gonna find your total spent, and really pay attention to your calculations so you don't make any mistakes. It's important that your math is really accurate. And you're gonna write your total price down here, and don't forget your dollar sign, okay? So that's for drinks and food. And then you also have supplies that you're gonna need, right? You need cups, napkins. Do you wanna have little drink umbrellas? Do you wanna get poster boards for your advertising and glitter markers? Do you want to have some foil or a cutting board to cut your lemons, garbage bags? So these are important things that you're gonna need to run your stand as well. And you're gonna do the exact same thing that you did for drinks and food. You're gonna write your supplies and write the price that goes next to it. So for example, paper cups, I would write the name paper cups under the supplies, and I would write the price right next to it, $10, because I saw that paper cups are $10 on my supply sheet. So this sheet, and these 2 sheets are only for you to reference, for you to look at, to figure out what the prices are. There's no like work on these specific pages. They go with those pages, okay? So you're gonna figure out all of the supplies that you're gonna need. You can't have more items than you have room for here on your chart. One thing that you need to remember is you have to purchase cups, because you have to have something to put your lemonade in. If you sell food items at your stand, you have to purchase bowls, plates, or bags to put the items on or in, okay? So if you're gonna sell, over here, if you're gonna sell some cake pops, then you need to probably have a plate. You need to buy some paper plates on here for your guests to put their cake pops in or on, all right? So again, anything important, you write it on the list right here and you write the prices next to it. And then you're also going to add all of your prices up and figure out your total that you've spent on supplies. And you're gonna write your final answer here with a $sign, okay? And that is all for today. Thanks for watching.